Welcome back. Welcome back. Happy New Year,
Happy New
everybody. Happy New
Year.
Year. Man, this is a long run, y'all. 2022 is what it is. Okay, it's gone. It's the past. We
Yes,
in
indeed.
2023, right? We in
Yes,
2023. Gonna
2023.
make some things happen. I said it at the end that 2023 will be a year of grace and greatness.
Yes.
Expect that, right? We in there.
Yeah, we all the way in there.
We in there. Y'all, I got a great show lined up today. Oh man, I'm bringing back one of my guests, Miss Cotton, Miss Yolanda Cotton. Justice. Yes, yes. I'm bringing her back. Part
Yes,
two,
indeed.
finding hope, y'all. But before I get into my guest, man, first of all, thank you for being here. So
Oh,
again,
it's my pleasure to be
yes,
here.
yes. So before I get into it, y'all, I started last year out. Well, when I did start, I thought I would do something really unique. So I always start out with something motivational, encouraging, a quote that was written by me, for me, and I would like to share it with you. So this entry is Lily entry number 583. Make every breath count. Breathe with purpose, people. Now I'm gonna let that marinate, let y'all marinate on that one for a second because I don't think people really understand how important breathing is. I tried some breathing exercises with my job. My boss is really into breathing and healthy living, oxygen.
hmm
It can calm a whole lot of stuff down if you
Yes,
just
it
learn how
can.
to breathe.
Yes, indeed.
So even when you have and developing anxiety and stuff like that, make sure that you just take the time and just breathe.
Breathe.
It's important. It's important. So again, make every breath count. Breathe with purpose. So without further ado, I would like to talk about January, the month of January, and all the awarenesses that goes on in the month of January. So I did my research. So Yolanda, I'm gonna let you piggyback on this one. So I did my research a little bit about the month of January. It's kind of unique.
hmm
January is the National Blood Donor Month.
Okay.
Okay, that's one of them. And then we have the National Birth Defects Prevention Month.
Okay.
And then we have the National Glaucoma Awareness Month. Now I know you can help me out with this National Glaucoma. You know, that's what people with the that's got the
Well, I can tell you this. My vision is great.
you know, they say herbs help with that glaucoma. Now,
I ain't got no glaucoma.
but they got campaign that highlights the dangers of glaucoma, messing with your vision, you know.
Yeah.
And most people that have diabetes, you know, deal with this glaucoma and stuff like that.
Yes.
But for the most part, it's supported by the American Academy of Ophthalmology, AAO. See, I have a hard time pronouncing all these words. I get a little country and getified every now and again. And the National Eye Institute. Okay, it's a trusted source that you can find these campaigns and learn all you need to learn about glaucoma. Now they may not put that out there, but is it true? It's a scientific fact that marijuana can help.
Yes, that's why in most states it's cannabis is legal for
Really?
medicinal use for glaucoma because it actually does help reverse the signs of glaucoma.
Wow.
Yes, it does.
I never know
Cannabis
that.
is a wonder herb, and I hate it was criminalized, but understandably so because it needs to be controlled.
Yeah.
But it actually is it's great for a lot of health issues. I heard.
So the only way they really made it illegal is when they add to it. Is when they lace it with something.
Well, yeah, that's something else. That's yeah, that's
like that ain't no natural herb no more.
no, not at all.
That's a street drug.
Yeah, but if it's coming straight from the ground, then it's God made it. Genesis 2:9.
See,
He made all the herb bearing seeds and fruit and in the beginning he made.
That's what he said.
We the one that said, "Ooh, this make me feel too good. This need to be illegal." And then a dandelion sitting right next to it. They all just, I mean,
So they add to it. Just stop adding.
Yeah, they picked that out because it made you feel good. Just like them old poppy seeds they put in opium. A poppy seed, just a poppy seed till they get the poppy seed in it and it turn into something else.
You know what? You know what?
I learned that from American Gangster with Frank Lucas and them.
You know I'm not gonna do.
Yeah, he went over there where the poppy seeds was at. He did.
Oh my God.
But yes, that is a scientific fact that does help glaucoma.
It does help glaucoma.
Yes,
okay, well that's what's up then. And then it's also thyroid prevention awareness month as well.
Okay.
So those that's dealing with thyroid, and there's different types of thyroids. I know the one with the bulging eyes, and then they have the ones
it's hyperthyroidism and it's hypothyroidism.
Yeah. So hyper is when the eyes bulge.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm guessing because it seemed like that would fit.
Yep. You like standing at a
looking hyper.
Yeah. We
I guess I'm not a doctor, honey. I just watched General Hospital growing up with my grandma.
Yeah. So basically, the Thyroid Awareness Month, pretty much you can basically reach out anything pretty much in the name of whatever the awareness is. You can find information about it.
Well,
so the American Thyroid Association, and you can find information about thyroid awareness at www.thyroid.org.
Awesome. See, I didn't know about any of these before you shed light on it today. So
yeah. See, child, I be digging.
Yeah. Look, I
be digging. I be trying to find stuff
people
don't talk about. We need to know about these thyroids.
Right on.
Sometimes we be wondering what's going on. It could be a messed up hormone.
Yeah.
Because ain't thyroid a hormone?
Well, something like that. Yes. It controls a lot that happens in our body. It controls our hair growing and everything else.
Yes, Lord.
Yes. And our energy levels. But we'll talk about that later when we talk about the other stuff that I do. Because I'm going to shed light on the remedy for all of these things that you just listed for us.
See, that's why I brought it back for part 2. Because the first part.
Yeah.
When she first
let's get it. See, I'm back now. See, as Mr. Dunn said, I came looking like Farrakhan's wife last time. I'm back now. It's 2023.
So right, that part. So she was here. If you missed the show, y'all, please tune in to Ball Talk with Kim. It was actually on October the 8th that you came in.
Yes.
That was part 1 of Finding Hope. And she shared a candid part of her life. Very emotional. But I think it did it brought out a lot. And just my reviews on it, how people said she's brave and encouraging. And what I didn't know is that was your first time coming back.
Yes, my very first time even speaking on the situation publicly.
Yeah. So it was I just could not let it go because she is a whole box of yeah. Okay. You know how you had that Jack in the Box and you have it sitting there and you pull the lid down and you wind it up and then it play this music, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden a little Jack in the Box pop out.
Yeah.
Okay. See her Jack in the Box, when he pop out, it's holding something. And that's what she does. So I can't explain it. I would just tell you this. I'm going to first go ahead and bring her back, introduce her back again. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Yolanda Cotton.
Hey, y'all.
Part 2 of Finding Hope, y'all.
Part 2.
So she's I'm gonna go ahead and put some of these things out here. So she's an actress, she's a comedian, she's a stylist, and I do mean hair, makeup. Man, y'all, we'll get into it, but she can do the things. And there's something that she was gonna talk about. Well, we kind of talked about. We were talking about that glaucoma and thyroid.
Yeah.
And she's also a master herbalist, y'all.
Yes.
I say herbalist because I'm from the country. Herbalist. She a master herbalist, and I'm just gonna let her talk to you about what she does as far as her herbalist, and we'll get into the rest of what she does.
Okay, yeah. Well, since we're talking about the causes that are highlighted this month, I was going to say about the thyroid. I do have herbs in my apothecary that it helps either hyperthyroidism or hypothyroidism. And it's just as simple as using sea moss. Sea moss is a great supplement to take, at least a spoonful a day, to keep your thyroid balanced. And it even helps people who does not have a thyroid to perform that action. Yes, it does. And as far as the glaucoma goes, to be honest, CBD, cannabis, you don't have to, you can use Delta 8 or you can use CBD. You don't have to get the THC cannabis that has a psychoactive effect, but you can use CBD that has the medicinal effects without feeling anything. And it does help with the glaucoma.
So it's a difference between the
yes,
CBD and
CBD does not have the active ingredient in there that makes a person feel high.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes,
gotcha,
it has the cannabis in there, but it does not have THC. The THC is what's illegal to have in products, and until they legalize it in Texas, they have products like Delta 8, which is it does not have the THC, but you can feel an effect from it. Unlike CBD.
Yes. And you personally make these.
Girl, I thought products. You about to tell my business. I personally do what?
No, that's you personally make these products.
I do. I do. I started herbalism. I started doing herbalism seriously in 2020 when we were dealing with COVID, and I had so many people who were contacting me. Cotton, you have to create a tea for this. I'm sick. I can't get rid of this. I started brewing the tea for that, and I was quietly healing it during everything that was going on. I did not want a lot of publicity behind what I was doing because of pioneers who have came before me. You know, when it became publicized what they do on a too big of a platform, the wrong people were coming for them. So I remained quiet during that outbreak, but I was healing my community. And then as I was healing my community, I started thinking, Yolanda, you need to seriously start studying this herbalism, not going off of instinct, because up until then, literally all of my formulas were divinely inspired, and they still are divinely inspired. But I did go and get my master herbalist certification. I took my classes. I studied these herbs. I have a natural intuition for healing. I'm a natural healing, but I need to have the paperwork to go with it. So when these people come to me, they trusted me. Cotton, I have this going on. I can go to my files and I know this is something I studied, something been tried and true, and we not playing hocus pocus and double toil and trouble and just mixing something up and hope something happen. I can back it with science. Absolutely. So once I started getting serious about the herbalism, I started incorporating herbal drinks and teas, which are not actual teas. They're called tisanes because they're made with fruit juices. To introduce the community to drinking herbs without the bitter taste, because a lot of times we want to do something better for ourselves, but everything is nasty. I'm childish. Everything, it gotta taste good. if I'm finna ingest it, it's gonna taste like a now later. And I don't use any sugar. I use all natural fruits. I use agave nectar to sweeten. I used to use honey to sweeten my tea, but then after my research, I found out that honey deteriorates when it's heated. Really? Yeah, it creates a bacteria in our gut when it sits in there.
You telling me, you teaching me something, because
this is something, because years I've been putting honey and stuff, and I learned that from Rico Alexander. He's the young man that I private label his drinks, his food truck, Hope Boy's Kitchen. And he was featured on all the news outlets and stuff, and my drinks were sitting right there. And it was just a culmination of, me being serious about healing my community, because there's going to be a time where we can't get to the doctor.
That's right.
We're gonna have to pull together others like myself. If you're watching this broadcast, if you're a herbalist, if you do your thing in the herbalism field, one day we're gonna have to all join together to heal our community. Absolutely. And I'm here for the call. I'm here for it, because a lot of things like diabetes and high blood pressure can easily be healed from these custom teas these formulations that I created, and it's tried, true, proven, reviews and everything on the website,
And I can contest to that, because even with the illness, like with mucus and stuff like that, and I know we just we're still in the cold season, I guess, if that makes sense. And it was something that was going around not too long ago. They couldn't, it wasn't COVID, it wasn't the flu, but it was just your body. It was like, we don't know what it was. Right. They couldn't even say it was a common cold. They just didn't know what it was. But I would tell you, I did not go to the doctor. Not because I didn't have the insurance. It was just like, I don't want to put nothing else artificial in my body. Right. And I had the tea. I drunk the tea. Listen, y'all, What she didn't warn me about is that the one that she gave me, she did. I take that back. You said, now this one, drink at night.
I sure did.
This one during the day.
That's right.
The reason why. See, you know what? I need to learn how to listen.
Yeah, that's nature's NyQuil. It put your tail out, didn't it?
I'm sitting there at work talking about, I'm sure we're sleeping, but I feel some kind of good right now. See, I got to learn how to read labels.
Yes, you do.
And pay attention. Because biggest day, she said, night, day. Okay.
Yes, because the herb the active ingredient in that tea that had you so sleepy and relaxed is called valerian root.
Okay,
that's what was inside of that tea, and it's a natural mind stabilizer. It's a calming agent, but it also calms your lungs. It calms the action, the coughing action of your lungs. It soothes your lungs also, but it makes you sleepy. So
yes, it was awesome. So that tea is good. So not just do you do teas and capsules and stuff like that.
Yes, I also create organic soaps and lotions. I started creating the organic soap because there was nothing on the market I could use on my skin without breaking out. I have extremely sensitive skin, and even the things that said it was sensitive organic, it still broke me out. So I had to go in the lab and create my own truly organic soap with no detergent in it at all, but it still has a beautiful lathering effect. And then I created a soap that has skin healing agents. When I was miraculously healed from lupus in 2013, I had active sores all over my body. They were oozing sores, wet sores. I started using the organic soap that I created, and then I followed it with the cocoa cream lotion that I created for my dear friend Coquise Powell. She's in heaven now. But I created it for her because, like myself, she was extremely sensitive. Her doctors would not let her use anything else. I had to send this lotion that I created for her for their lab to test it. So my lotion was tested for free for me. I had research and development done on my lotion, and it came back as truly organic. It was the only lotion she could make, and that is the basis behind cocoa cream. So I used the soap and the lotion consistently. And what I noticed, I know my skin looks beautiful now. I don't have on any foundation or powder, but I used to have sores everywhere, and my skin used to look like alligator skin.
Oh, wow.
On my head. What's so funny is that's the only place I didn't fade my sores or my scars. I left it.
Well, see, already.
Yeah. Here, let me hang it.
Hang it. Oh, what? She hung it. See,
it's hanging on the couch. Okay, so I left these scars on my head because this is my map.
Your map.
This is a map of where I've been. Well, baby, and I've been around the world, and you hear me? So even though I created a soap and lotion that could fade any scar, any dark spot, in any type of skin discoloration, I faded my face, my arms, my legs, but I left my map, baby, because I like strangers to ask me, what happened to your head? Baby, let me tell you a story about the healing power of God if you truly believe in what. This is what I tell people. When you was a child and you was at the Easter program and you was getting ready to do your speech, if you heard your mom say, that's my baby, honey, that gave you all the boldness, that little swivel in your hip. And you know, you said your little Easter speech with confidence. Well, when you say, that's my God,
there you go,
baby, God will show out. So God will do above and beyond, because I used to just pray for God to give me relief from the lupus symptoms, the flare-ups and all this stuff right there. I said, oh no, God, you made me too bold, too colorful. Everybody is attracted to me. People are hanging on my other word, on my every word. You made me someone that peculiar people are drawn to.
Yes.
I can't help you in the kingdom sick. So guess what, God? You gonna have to heal me, my creator. Yeah, creator. It's a glitch in the system. If you want me to get out there and you want me to evangelize in my own way, if you want me to pull these peculiar people in that churches can't grab, you're gonna have to heal me. And guess what happened? because I was dead serious. I was alive serious. I was very serious. I was miraculously healed in 2013 from lupus. I didn't do anything different. I didn't use my own herbs on myself. My faith healed me. And when they say the faith of a mustard seed, if you ain't never seen no mustard seed, the faith of a weed seed.
Yes.
That's all you need for God to step in and do his thing. Because when you have disbelief, he is not able to operate in his creation that he made. Faith is the door that he's able to walk through. And if you keep your faith, I don't care how it look crazy faith. I had crazy faith. I walked in the rheumatologist's office and I said, hey, every time I went, I said, I'm finna get rid of this lupus. The doctor was like, that's a great way to look at it. I wish all our patients was that optimistic. I said, no, you finna watch God.
See,
and after I visited my brother's church, and it was a church service, an African prophet there, and he prayed over me, and I got up off that floor, and I didn't feel no pain. I ran around them people church so much they had to make me sit down. I knew I was healed before I went and got my blood work drawn, but I went and got it drawn anyway, because since I'm a witness for God, I need my paperwork together, because now this is a case for God to the world to show that the healing still happens. You ain't got to go back 2,000 years ago to hear about miraculous healing. What about
right now?
Yeah, Yolanda, the woman at the well, the one that been married 6 times. That chick, how she was miraculously healed through her faith. Yeah, so I had them to check my blood work, and that woman called me from the doctor's office crying. And I said, I done bluffed.
Happened.
Something worse. Then I found something worse.
Like,
because she kept saying, oh my God. I said, what's wrong? She said, it's gone. And what did you do? It's gone. I said, hold on. Am I in remission? Because, you can be in remission. She said, no, it's not remission. If you were in remission, we could see your numbers and they'll be really low. Ma'am, all your blood work returned to normal simultaneously as if you never had lupus. What did you do? Girl, they called me in. They had all these doctors interrogate me. All they could put in my medical records is the patient got more involved in her religion and relied on her faith.
I kind of believe that's why they put that in the paperwork now when you go to the doctor. Like, literally. They always ask, what is your religious preference? I see it all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, this is amazing to me.
Because what they had to put in there was unprecedented. You're not going to see that in too many people medical records. You're not going to see a person go from being, I had been having lupus since I was 11. I didn't get a diagnosis until 2010. And my mama took me from doctor to doctor trying to see what was wrong with my skin. They kept saying she had skin ulcers. I was always tired. I couldn't go outside and play with the kids. I was always hurting. When my joints and stuff started hurting, I had already been doing hair for almost 20 years already. That's normal to hurt. But once I lost the ability to walk, I literally rolled over and tried to stand up out the bed, and my knees buckled. I could no longer support my own body with my knees. I had to have steel braces on my kneecaps to stand up straight.
Wow. That's insane.
And I went through that from 2010 all the way up to 2013 when I got my healing. My mama used to have to unfold me at the bed every morning. My joints would curl up into my body while I slept, and she had to uncurl me to get up and go pee. I went from that to you see me dance, baby, a twerk should go fast if you hear some music. Baby, listen, baby, I'm sorry if it's a Christian show, but baby, let me show you these new knees. Baby, look at these new knees.
She said, that's some new knees. That twerk show.
God did that. God, excuse me. That's why they don't let me testify in church, because I'm going to do my little twerk dance. They going to have to, because I don't know how to shout for real, but I can twerk. But I said all that to say this. When I was miraculously healed from lupus, God gave me a revelation. He healed me to heal others. That's when I started getting serious about herbalism.
Yes.
And he has not failed me yet. And when I put my hands on people and I pray for them, baby, I pray for them with all the strength of God inside of me, my ancestors, they ancestors, all the power, because I believe it, because you looking at a miracle.
That's it. I mean, people don't believe you walking across a miracle every day.
Every day, literally a walking miracle. People take that the use of their limbs for granted. I used to watch people dance and just walk, and I said, God, if you heal me, Lord, if you heal me, I just want to dance one more time. I just want to be able to move around one more time. And he did above and beyond, honey. That was 2013. What year is it? Oh, this is my anniversary.
Yes.
This is my anniversary of being healed from them 10 years.
Yes.
Let me call them rheumatologists. I just called to say it's still gone. The blood still works. The blood still works.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Amen.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
That part.
So, yes. So if you would like to know more about the Master Herbalist, HTTPS?
No, it's godisahealer.com.
It's changed now.
Yes.
So it's God is a healer.
That's the original one. I don't know what that is. But godisahealer.com.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. That's awesome. That is awesome. So I'm really excited about it, y'all.
I am
Yolanda, I'm gonna use Miss Cotton. Is on the real deal. Okay. She about something.
Yeah, you can call me Cotton because you know what Cotton means. Let me refresh the people.
There you go.
Cotton is an acronym for concentrating on trying to overcome negativity. I'm always Cotton. You hear me?
That's it. Cotton.
My mama named me Yolanda Batiste.
Mm-hmm.
Batiste is a French fabric used for baptismal gowns. If that ain't prophetic, I don't know what.
There it is. And then
I was meant to be Cotton.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
Y'all
right?
better get with it.
Get with the program.
Yeah, stay with it. Don't play with it. If you're scared, pray with it. That part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So not just that, y'all, it's so many different things, and she has so many layers to her. She's also has a lot of film and play credits as well, and does makeup. Yeah, we're gonna get into what she really do. For real. She really do all this, but she has a lot of film and play credits, makeup artist. I do know some of the movies that you may be aware of here in Dallas. I'll get into that in just a minute. We're going to go on a short break and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Ball Talk with Kim, smoothing out the truth with hope with my lovely guest, Carton. She's here. So, right before the break, y'all, we were talking about her film and play credits. Now, she does a lot behind the scenes. Man, you should see her work. Behind the scenes, she's starred and played in a lot of these as well. So she's kind of multitasking in these films.
Yes.
So for those that don't know, we have a lot of Dallas is what we call it now, the new Dallywood.
Yeah.
So she's worked with DeMarcus Bailey, Justin Rhodes,
Kendra
King,
Bo Atkinson.
Man, she's worked with everybody, just about.
Tiffany Warren.
Yes.
That was a person who gave me my first role in a stage play. Really? Tiffany L. Warren.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Shout out to Tiffany.
So if you want to see some of her work that she does, like makeup or just see her, she's in the Love and Drugs 2 and 3 series. I really think they need a part 4. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah. But she's in Love and Drugs 3 series. She's responsible for some of the makeup, wardrobe, and so forth. Excuse me. Also, beauty. Is it Beautiful Gift? Yeah, that was a stage play.
Beautiful Gift by Ugly Truth. Yes, and I was playing an older Jamaican woman.
Okay, thank you.
Miss Cloretha.
Yeah, Miss Cloretha. Yeah,
I renamed her. You know, her name was Mary Kay in the play, but Cloretha had to leave the stage and come home with me because I like the accent so much.
Yes.
Me have been using the accent for no reason at all. Reason at all. I just bust out with the accent.
Yes. So that is that part. So you did wardrobe in that as well.
Yes,
right?
I did.
The wardrobe. And also most recent Knee Deep.
Yes, and we just wrapped Knee Deep, and that's coming soon. Okay. And now I'm still working on the set of King of Dallas.
That's with Justin Rhodes.
With Justin Rhodes, yes.
Okay, awesome. So I'm gonna have to snatch him, get him on the show. Talk about these characters when he comes out, and we gotta see this production.
Of course,
the Kings of Dallas, because he's doing it.
Yes, I mean this is these films that I've been working on. Yes. Dallas has really stepped their game up. Absolutely. With the film industry. I've been working with some goats in this industry. You hear me? So I'm very proud of my work. I'm proud to be a part of these projects that are coming out. There's something I can say. I might not be in all the movies, but I'm in the movie because my hand has touched everything. So everybody, hair been touched, makeup, something. I have patted and primped and did something to everybody on the set. So I love being behind the scenes. I like that more than being in front of the camera. I do. Even though it seemed like I just be cutting it. Girl, I'm only an extrovert when the camera is on. You watch how fast I change back when he say cut. I'm like that frog. Hello, my baby. Hello, rabbit.
And she's serious about her work, y'all. So serious about her work that Miss Cotton has created. And this character has been around for a long time, and just doing the timing, it just did not come to fruition.
It didn't. It wasn't the time. The climate wasn't.
The climate wasn't right for
bringing that character out.
Well, honey, listen, this character is out now.
He's all the way out.
and I just want y'all to know that this is the real deal. And people ask me, and I still have to fight with these folks. They still don't believe me. That is Cotton. But she created this character by the name. We're gonna introduce him, Lil Corey Cotton. Yes, this is the creation of this character.
I'm a handsome man. You hear me? Look at Lil Corey.
You see, this is what she does. Okay, this is what she does. This is how she do it. So literally, she has her hands in everything. So much so that Lil Corey has his own page.
Yes, and you know, I actually started creating this character because this is what I do on movie sets. I do special effects makeup, and I do prosthetic beards on men. And so this time I put one on myself just to see, and I said, why do I look just like my daddy? And so I just started building on it. The character first came into play in 2012. when I was doing the show at Legends, and I actually created the character to mimic a comedian named Quentin Coleman.
Okay. Okay.
And I do the one that I posted, I was joking saying it's my brother because and Lil Corey literally looked like him. So I created Lil Corey in 2012. But at the time, my daddy wasn't ready for Lil Corey.
He wasn't ready.
Nah, my daddy, the bishop, wasn't. No, the bishop wasn't ready.
We not putting this blasphemy
it had
on
to
my
take
show.
for him to watch his little girl grow up and trust me as an artist to know that I know who I am. I know whose I am. I am not gender confused.
Absolutely.
I do not want to be a man, but I have established myself as the very first female comedian to ever do this to the extent that I have, because you have women putting face paint on and acting like a man, but for me to walk into an establishment and have to argue with somebody that I am a woman,
a real woman, for real.
Oh, baby, I went to Ross and I was buying some clothes for little Corey and I had the beard on. And that woman say, "Sir, you can't go in the women's dressing room." I said, "I'm a girl." I don't care what you identify as. You can't go over there with the women.
She finna fight the whole story, y'all.
Girl, I had to show her my look, Kimberly, let me take you in this corner right quick. I got 5 grandchildren, ma'am. I'm a girl. She said, "Well, what's going on?"
She was confused.
Yeah, I ain't even try to explain it either. I could have told her I was an actress and I'm in character and this, but I wanted to leave her jaw hanging.
But that's how you know when you perfect what you do, because you know when to break character and you know when to be.
Yeah, and I'm having fun. See, look, Corey say stuff that Miss Cotton can't say.
It's that
you know me.
Is it the beard?
It's the I don't know. It's the beard, but the beard make Lil Corey want to hunch on everything in the club.
Look.
Oh, baby, Lil Corey got some imaginary babies everywhere. You hear me? They love them. You see how they be coming and flocking around. I be having to remind these young ladies now. Look, ma'am,
I'm for real.
This is a character. Miss Cotton don't eat wet chicken.
That is. That's that tagline.
I don't eat no wet chicken.
If y'all don't know what that means, just let it marinate for a
second. Let it marinate. Whatever you want to call it, coon patty, whatever. I like men. I'm straight, and I don't like. I tried that in the 90s. Everybody, that ain't for everybody. That ain't for everybody. But I'm glad to know what I don't like.
Yes, but it's just the whole idea of just watching how you transform from all these different hats that you wear. You know, from being the comedian first, because that's what everybody knew you as, Miss Cotton, the comedian, and then of course the hairstylist.
Well, they knew me as the hairstylist first, because I started doing hair in 1994.
Okay, so there was the hairstylist.
Yes, I always did comedy though. I would be behind them doing hair.
Showing out.
And some of them, but baby, I wasn't making no jokes about my money. That's the only thing that wasn't funny in that church. Now that's when all the laughter stopped. Where is my money?
Well, right, I need my paper.
Baby, back in the day, baby, I done drugged somebody around that.
Okay.
That's a whole nother stuff. That's before that's before I changed my life, baby. You gonna be ready to catch these hands. You think you finna sit in this chair and not pay me because they thought I was goofy, because I be telling jokes and stuff. Yeah, I used to have a comb with a knife in the end of. You can pull the thing off, it's a knife. Shake real fast like they do in the pen. Fast.
See that's why
that make them die fast. We hit them.
I'm so glad we healed and delivered.
That's a little hood knowledge for people who ain't been outside the suburb.
Look, I'm so glad she has been. She done came from who she went.
But she's still bubbling under the surface. So don't
try it.
Yeah, don't play with it. But it's a controlled. I mean, this is the thing about me. I realized I was special to God. A long time ago, around the age of 35, that's when I stopped all the foolishness and started practicing peace. Yeah, I have not been back to loose steerage since they put big screens up in there.
Oh my land!
I done been to jail 9 times. Well, let me tell you something. You know how
your fault, though.
Well, you know how they tell you in the Bible your gift will make room for you. Sometimes your gift will put you in jail. See, my gift was writing with both hands. I'm ambidextrous. I was writing hot checks with my left hand and then reporting them stolen with the right hand.
You know what?
But I got my hands confused when I went to the police department and I wrote my signature 50 times the same way it was on that hot check. And that woman said, ma'am, are you serious? I said, yes. I had my purse sitting in my car. Somebody took my whole checkbook.
And it's you.
And I heard them keys jingling and I had to go to jail every time one of them checks came through. A warrant came through.
Oh my!
I went to jail and I'll never go back. The food is terrible. They can't beg me to go back to jail because I don't eat meat. And all they had was the bologna sandwich with the $1 mustard in the middle.
Oh my!
And I went and told that lady, I said, ma'am, I'm a vegetarian. Can you give me something else? She said, baby, go sit your tail down. You in jail.
Like you better eat it.
Yeah, so I just peeled the meat off and ate my bread. And girl, this white girl dived across the cell and ate my meat off the bench.
Oh my lamb. She was
they put me in the crazy cell because I have epilepsy. So
and
some kind of way they thought
he was crazy.
I was in there where a woman licked names off the wall. She licked the name Nathaniel off the wall. You know how long that name is?
She licked it.
I was in there with a woman with a Hannibal Lecter mask. She worked at a nail place. The woman didn't pay her, and she bit the tip of her finger off. No lie, I cannot make that up. And at first we was telling them to take her mask off. Take that mask off. It's inhumane. Then when she told us why she was in there, don't take the mask off.
I was like, don't take it off.
Keep the mask on.
We'll leave it on.
Yes, please keep. Yeah, but that experience, I'm glad I'm seasoned. I'm glad I went through that. I had to go through all my thuggish, ruggish days to get to the queen that I am now, because I have a wealth of knowledge and experience. You can't miss me nowhere. You can't run no game on me.
Yeah.
You can't run around me spiritually. You can't run no circle. I can out preach anybody.
See,
I'm just not your regular preacher.
That what should be added. Well, I can't.
Well, now don't put that title now, because then people gonna see that. People gonna try to put me in that box. See, I got a street ministry with a K. I got a street ministry. See, once you start telling people that you're an evangelist and all that, they want to see you in skirts and dresses and all, and that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's just not what it is.
It took me too long to get to this free person. It took my former husband laying next to me and shooting himself in the head and taking his life for me to start living this new life, because I almost died November the 19th, 2021. I spent all of 2022 healing, all the way up into November the 17th, 2 days before the anniversary of him taking his life. That's when I got my breakthrough, my healing, my everything from that situation. I was able to truly heal. Girl, sitting in my bedroom, and I don't care if y'all don't believe in this stuff or not, I'm gonna tell you my testimony anyway. I was sitting in my bedroom and lights started flashing in my room. You saw the video, so you're my witness.
Yes.
From nowhere, like a phone ringing or something.
I can't make this
They
up,
was
y'all.
blindingly blinking. I had to record it with my phone. And I have my friend, she's my spiritual daughter, Swiana. She saw the video and she drew 3 cards. Again, if you don't believe in this, then that's you. But she drew 3 cards and it answered 3 questions that I had that was holding me back from releasing Ty. My first question was he in hell? Because, you know, they teach us when you commit suicide, you automatically go to hell. That card said, it was a hand reaching toward the sky. It said, I am now your spiritual guide. That means he did not go to hell. God extended grace to that boy because he felt like he had no other option. And I understand that. And that was my closure on that. Okay, he not tormented in hell. The second card, it said specifically, my death was painless. Do not worry. Stop having guilt about what happened. How specific is that? Because I was wondering if he suffered when he shot himself. I did worry about the state of his spirit. And I did carry great guilt that I could not stop him from taking his life. The third card, it said, I'm only a conversation away.
See?
And I needed to hear that because before I saw the card, when I saw the lights blinking, I knew he was trying to contact me. And when he contacted me 2 days before the anniversary of him taking his life, and I'm glad it didn't happen on the night of.
Because
I needed to have that closure before the 19th came because I had so much anxiety leading up to that day. How am I going to act on the anniversary of my former husband laying next to me, shooting himself in the head, taking his life? Somebody who said they loved me. I had to stop being angry.
Yeah.
But I stayed angry because I didn't want to feel nothing.
Yeah.
If I stayed angry at him for taking his life, I wouldn't feel no emotions. November the 17th, God is my witness. That was the first time I allowed myself to cry until I was stopped up. I cried it out. So by the time the anniversary of his passing came, I was smiling. I felt great. I felt him. I said, thank you for being my spiritual guide, but I'm going to have to get me a man soon. Do not come in my bedroom, sir. I don't know how this stuff works, but don't come in here.
You flick outside.
It's been a whole year. I need a tune-up, sir. You need to get out my bedroom. You can't be running Masudas off now.
She said you can't be running Masudas off.
Yeah, I like the supernatural and all that. God bless you. Go on your journey now. I release you, Tyrace's justice.
She said I release you.
Yeah, go on. I'm not mad at you no more, but don't you hover around in my bedroom because you're going to get mad, sir.
Oh,
I don't know if spirits can get mad, but you're going to get mad because soon as I get these feet done, it's over with.
Wait, get the feet done.
I'm going to start being nice to somebody, Kim.
You're going to be nice.
I'm going to start smiling at somebody. It's time.
Well, you know what? So before I go any further, can you explain? This is the tattoo because I know you do a lot.
Yes, I don't know if they can see it or not.
You have a tattoo of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Is that
that's not? Don't listen to Mr. Dunn. This is not no tattoo of Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I mess with him.
These are some symbols that are on some of their album covers. I have 7 dots that's on my forehead, and this is a symbol of chakras being aligned.
Okay.
I have the Ankh right here. The Ankh is a symbol of life after death, and I literally died a spiritual death when that happened to me. But I came back to life in front of everybody. See, that's the thing about, let me tell you something. Okay, let me finish the 4 lines. 4 is in supreme mathematics. 4 is the number for culture, freedom. That's what I'm experiencing now. That's what all this whole movement is about. But let me tell you about this life after death thing. Dying a spiritual death and then coming back to life. You know how back in the day I used to say, God, when I was balling, when I had money, when I was God preparing a table for me in front of my enemies. They gonna watch me eat. Guess what? I was eating in front of my enemies. I had arrogance about it, and God allowed me to choke in front of everybody.
Oh, yes. Ooh.
God had to perform a spiritual Heimlich maneuver on me in front of everybody. But I'm eating again. But I'm eating slower this time. I'm eating humbly. My shirt, humbly rich.
There you go.
Oh, I ain't got no money yet. I'm manifesting something.
That's right. Well, you got money.
Oh, no, I ain't got the money I need. I ain't got the money I need.
That part. But you got it.
But I'm humbly rich. Yeah. Because my spirit is rich. See, you don't need money when you got favor. You hear what I'm saying? You don't need money when you got grace.
You better say it.
You don't need money when you can get an extension on that light bill for 2 more weeks. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
See, the way God operates with me, that's God know I don't care nothing about money. He know I don't care nothing about material thing, but what I do care about is the state of my spirit. And baby, I can tell you today on this day, on January the 7th day of the month, I'm the happiest, the most at peace I have ever been in my entire life. That's what this tattoo was about. Getting this tattoo was a freedom move for me. And guess who loved it the most? My parents.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, my mama loved. Yes, so what I don't care what the baby. I know I got them dentures clicking in that knitting circle at the church. Woo, she done marked her body up. The Lord, let me tell you something. When we go here, our spirits go where God is, and the rest of it go in the dirt. Baby, this is a shell. And this shell already tatted up.
Yes.
But this tattoo is special to me because it has a spiritual meaning. And when you see me, you gonna see this. I'ma hide it for Lil Corey. When I do Lil Corey, it'll be gone. But when you see Miss Cotton in her full glory, just know I am operating in culture freedom. I'm building my community. And I'm doing it freely without the opinion and the judgment of nobody. Judge your mama.
Yes.
Because nobody's opinions can touch me. When my parents gave me the high five on Lil Corey doing that character. See, this time around, the reason why I'm able to bust out and do Lil Corey fully with the beard and all that, because my daddy gave me some clothes to wear.
Come on, do it.
Yeah, I got some pants and stuff for Lil Corey to put on and some shirts and all that. You saw him posting this little video about little Corey get his voice from me.
Yeah, hindsight. Yeah, I think Daddy in another light. Daddy really think that Lil Corey is one of his children.
Yeah, I'm his son. When I'm Lil Corey, I'm his son. my son, when I'm Lil Corey, he don't talk to me like I'm mama. If I'm out doing the show as Lil Corey, he'll inbox me like, "You all right, my G?"
My G. Oh my lamb. Wait, the son too?
Well, you know, I've been a tomboy all my life. You know, I'm just saying, if I hadn't had that wet chicken incident, it could have went a whole different way. You know, but now I have learned how to operate in my feminine and my masculine, and there's balance in my life now. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm not so hard. I'm soft. That's why I say I was joking, but now I'm ready to love. Now my heart is open. You know, and I've been going through some of my good morning beautiful texts that I've been ignoring, and I think I'm gonna start answering some of these fellas back. I'm gonna start responding back to the ones that's most articulate, because some of them literally just say good morning beautiful over and over again,
the same thing.
But some of them actually ask me a question. I'm gonna go back and because I'm gonna show my teeth to somebody this year.
Do you think that Lil Corey would interfere?
Well, that's the thing. If that person is for me, then he's gonna love Lil Corey too. But he can't request Lil Corey. That's the problem. Yeah. There's a difference between accepting Lil Corey and requesting that I put my beard on and be Lil Corey for the date. Yeah. Sir, that's a fetish session. That's $500.
We gotta. I'm in character now.
Yeah, you gonna have to pay for this. Because this is something different. This is gonna went past you accepting Lil Corey.
You said this bro.
Yeah, you try to get something free. You order at the Bunny Ranch somewhere. Right. I don't play that. That go into some crazy territory. You know, you can't be too into Lil Corey.
That part.
Now, I'm a girl.
Right. All the way 100.
Lil Corey ain't here. I'm in front of you. You know, yes. But seriously though, I'm glad that I'm healed now.
Yeah. That's the most, that peace of mind can't be, it just can't be replaced.
It cannot.
Can't be.
It cannot.
Peace of mind is everything. Yeah. And I say that all the time. If anything that's disrupting your peace, you need to flee quickly, and expeditiously. Like get out. Okay.
Get out.
You know, your peace of mind is everything, because that's all that you have.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes that's the only thing, that's all that anyone has when you don't have anyone else to go to. Like you mentioned about the light bill or even your rent or your car payment. You know what? I got my peace. I'm still here.
Yeah.
If they want it, come get it. Turn it off. Whatever you got to do. But you cannot disrupt my peace. Exactly. And that is the most important thing of anything.
Beautiful.
So with that being said, I know you have some upcoming events.
Yes.
Some upcoming bookings, and you can book these through Eventbrite. I think both of them.
Yes.
So Colorful Laughs is tomorrow.
Yes, Colorful Laughs is in Plano, and it's actually at the I'm taking an eye test at the eye doctor.
Is it Venezuela?
It's at the venue is tick.
It's called the Venezuistic, I think.
Girl, I can't read that screen. Don't do me like that.
It's all the 1818 K Avenue, Suite 100 in Plano,
and
Texas.
It's in Plano. It'll be reposted on the page, though. I'll repost the flyer on the page. That's tomorrow. This is a show with Lil Corey and Miss Cotton performing.
Oh, both of y'all.
Yes, so I'm gonna
was
start
it originally lined up that way?
No, it started out. It's only Miss Cotton. And she asked, "Do you know a male comedian I could add to the show? I could add to the show." I said, "Yes, I have a comedian named Lil Corey."
Okay.
I sent her a video. She said, "Oh my God, he's hilarious. How do I get in contact with him?" I said, "You talking to him?" She said, "What do you mean? What do you mean you talking to him?" I said, "I'm Lil Corey," and she said, "Oh my God, I got to have both of you."
Okay.
So what we did, I told her I was going to start out as Lil Corey, and I'm in the show. Girl, my whole eyelash just came off.
See, look
on TV. She won't like all this girly stuff. You see how that just happened?
And your next one is on the 26th.
So that's Catfished Live.
Oh, my lamb.
This is going to be a stone cold groove, baby.
Yes. I'm really excited about both.
Yes,
shows.
I'm excited about the lineup. I'm excited about Miss Honey hosting because she does her thing. She is the hostess with the mostest. Truly, she is a light.
She is everywhere. I'm like, girl, you doing it.
Oh my God, I just cannot wait to see her working in her element. And then we have my girl Avie Warren. I love Miss Avie and her sense of humor. She be a little nasty sometimes, but sometimes you gotta have a little nasty
just to kind of
mix it up. Shake it up a little bit. And then we have my girl Angelia Walker. She's a goat in the comedy game. She's a beast. She's hilarious as well, and she's a storyteller. So she's gonna have you in capture. You remember we was at the comedy show and the lights went out in the club. Baby, we waited till the lights came back on for her to finish that story, because that's how encapsulated, is that a word, encapsulated in her story. And then we also have a very special guest. I don't know if you want to talk him up, but I'm excited about Crucial Williams coming, because I've been listening to his music, and the one song, I like his song, but it's just something about that shaking song, baby, make Lil Corey and Miss Cotton twerk together. We both be twerking, so we're going to have a shake it contest.
Doing this.
I got to see that. Lil Corey going to be judging the contest. Lil Corey can, Lil Corey can know a nice little shake when he see it. You know what I'm saying? And then we have a bad female DJ Judy B, and she gonna bring them sounds, and then we're just gonna have a funky good time that night.
Absolutely,
literally, somebody gonna be musty in there. Trust me. But that's January 26th. So tomorrow we have the show in Plano, and then on January 26th we have the show at Snooki's Event Center. That's 4041 West Wheatland Road in Dallas, Texas, and we're going to try to have a live link showing for those who can't make it to the actual show. We're working on it. We're thinking about it. It depends on how to buy the tickets out. Then we'll think about it. Okay. Yes. Sell us out first, and then we'll think about it, because ain't no sense in, all that.
Yes. So I definitely, guys, you can find all you need to know about both shows on Eventbrite, or you can book through Eventbrite as well. And Miss Cotton, if you don't mind, how can people reach you?
Okay, well, my website is itsyojustice.com. itsyojustice.com. On my Facebook, you can find me at Yolanda Miss Cotton, one word, MISSCOTTON, Justice. Yolanda Miss Cotton Justice. On Facebook under LaCorey, you can find it under LECOREY Cotton, LaCorey Cotton. Instagram and TikTok, my name is YoJustice77. Yeah, y'all go to my Instagram and my TikTok and run them views up. I'm tired of making videos for myself to watch. I'm somebody to watch. Why I ain't got no virus yet?
See, look,
I need to catch a virus. Y'all need to send me a virus or whatever they go. I need to go viral on TikTok.
So anything you need to know, definitely. So we were gonna bring in a new segment, and it's called Bald or Fade. It's gonna be a few questions that I'm gonna ask. This is a new segment that we implemented in our show.
It's something. Girl, you got my autism acting up with this new stuff. Oh Lord. Okay, come on with it.
Got Damon, who's 45, out of Frisco, Texas.
Okay.
My wife was raised in the hood, and I'm from the suburbs. Says we got into this big fight about paper plates and dining ware, I guess. She liked eating off paper plates, and myself like nice dining ware. Even when we bring takeout food home, she says this is too damn bougie. You're too damn bougie for a man, basically. What do you think? He says, I need help. Can I? What did he need to do? What do you
Damon, baby, we finna shoot straight from the hip. If you like eating off of fine china and all that, wash the dishes every time, then you won't have a problem with that. Trust me, baby. The problem is she eating off them paper plates because you got her washing the dishes.
Is that what that is?
Yes. That's what the problem is. I done been there and done that. Sir, if you want to eat off them hard plates, then wash them when you get up from the table.
and don't put them in.
Yeah.
You got a whole dishwasher.
Yeah.
Put them in the dishwasher.
And there you have it. There it is, right there.
Well, what I mean, they go to a nice restaurant. Well, see, then he ain't got to worry about washing it. But she's so adamant about.
Well, even with the takeout is in the container already.
So she can eat how she want to do it.
He can eat how he want to. If he want to dump that stuff off into a plate and eat it, fine. But go to step one. Take your butt to that sink and wrench that plate off yourself.
I said right. You heard
wrench, W-R-A-N-C-H. Wrench that plate off yourself, and you won't have that problem, sir.
Damon, wash your plate.
Real simple. It's simple.
Wrench that plate out, Damon.
Real simple.
The next
question.
We got London 43 from Peoria, Illinois. She said, I don't know, is it a girl or guy, but is it a guy? My girlfriend and I have been living together for 8 years, but I want to get married. Here's what he says.
Okay.
She says we are already married, meaning common law.
Okay.
People that don't know what that means, which don't work for me. Should I move on because there are some attractive women at my church that I got my eyes on? He needs some help.
You sure do need some help. London. Boy, I know you didn't set up and type that out like that.
Yes, he did. Girl.
Let me tell you something. See, you don't want to get married. You don't. That's a cop out. You don't want to. You've been living with that girl for 8 years. You don't want to get married. The reason why she say y'all common law and don't want to marry you because she don't want to spend that money for divorce court because she know you got eyes on the women at the church.
Listen,
we know you ain't caught no Holy Ghost watching that woman shout. You watching them twins fighting up under that dress because you know they don't wear slips no more at church.
No, they don't.
It just be butter. You following everybody. That's why she don't want to marry you, and rightfully so. You don't deserve her.
Oh, well, wait. I had a whole nother perspective.
Okay, well, give your perspective, because I come straight from the hip, baby. I got 22.
Look, put me to shame, because I was feeling for a minute, but I said, but you've been there 8 years, though? 8 years. Why haven't you committed before the 8 years? I don't. What's going on? Maybe he had the money or something. I don't know.
He didn't really want to get married.
That's what it is.
He's saying he want to get married because she don't want to. See, if she flipped the script tomorrow and said, okay, let's go and get married. Now he ain't going to want to. Why? Because he already got eyes on somebody at the church. Now it's finna be a problem. So he going to go ahead and marry her, but still cheat. Now he going to be repenting every Sunday.
Because his eyes on the... y'all heard that?
Eyes on the women at the church. And he probably ain't even cute enough to even be going through all that. Stick with what you got, London.
London.
Stay with who you with, London. I ain't even seen you. You just got an ugly personality about you.
London,
I don't like the way you looking at the other women at that church, and you common law man. That means you commonly cuddling with that woman every night.
Well, see, London, listen.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Don't ask my opinion if you don't want it, baby, because y'all done bust this segment out on me and they asked
London,
me
move on, baby. London, move on.
So is it some more questions? Who next?
We got one last question. This is Kimmy. She's 41 from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Girl, we get them from everywhere. She said, my husband and I have been married for about a year. And sex is pretty good, but doing love making, I cry sometimes to reach my orgasm. Is this normal? And should I keep the bed wet with my tears? What?
Kimmy, I ain't gonna lie. I done had some demon diggling before that made me cry too, baby. But every time demon diggling, I don't want no more of that. I don't want no more of that. It made me. I said, "Oh my God!" And he said, "Did you call me? If you don't get up off of me." I said, "Oh God." He said, "About yes." I'm not talking to you, but I kind of was at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because I was confused. So that's the thing, ma'am. Get away from that. Get away from it. Get away. It's gonna ruin your life. If it make you cry, get away from it. No, it's not normal. Don't keep your bed wet with tears, girl, because you gonna be crying when he leave you. Cause your stomach gonna be craving them, girl. Get away from somebody make you cry like. Yeah, you know how your stomach be clenching up like that, you know.
Wait a minute.
When she think about it,
It was just so good she had to cry.
Yeah, I've been there before. Don't want no more of that. I don't want no more of that.
That's the demon ding.
Now give me some regular sanctified stuff.
Kimmy, listen. Kimmy, listen. She wants the regular sanctified.
So what you think, Kim?
Oh, good gracious. She done took me completely out of my element. Y'all listen. Well, I thought she was, I went along the lines of maybe there was some type of trauma she had.
Okay.
She was experiencing some type of trauma. So she cried. Said it's pretty, because she said sex is pretty good. But during love making, she cried. I'm like, what is it some trauma?
It could be another angle.
Okay.
Maybe he ain't never hit that back wall and she sad.
Oh, is that it?
He ain't hit the back wall.
Well,
because she said pretty good. You right.
She did say pretty good.
She didn't say it was real good. She said
it was pretty.
That means, you know how when you in recess and you playing that ball game, you got to hit the ball on. You know you don't get no point till they hit the back wall.
Right.
He ain't getting his points.
Is that?
He not getting his points.
She traumatized.
And so she crying because he be through and she be still.
And she just traumatized.
That'll make you cry. I've been there too. That'll make you cry too.
Oh, it's like, man, you was almost there.
But that'll be my last cry. One last cry. You ain't coming back over here no more. Oh
my good gracious.
Yeah, you ain't gonna make me cry but one time off of that type of situation.
Well, I done had it on both sides.
Me too.
Can't let it go.
Okay, wait till I get my feet done. I'ma have it again.
You gonna have it again?
Yeah.
You see, look, Kimmy, listen, honey, you might need to flee from the demon diggling.
Yeah, you do, especially if you got to cry. But on a serious note, it is some people who have a kink like that, you know, that. But it depends on how she look when she cry. If she ugly when she cry, girl, you about to run that man off. Why is you crying? It depends on how who gotta keep who cute when she need to wear the bed with something else. Ma'am, it's so many other fluids that could hit that bed besides your tears, ma'am. I'm just saying, from a grown person that's finna be 49 in March. I've seen a lot of things.
Got me fanning with my clothes.
I ain't seen nobody sit up and make themselves cry to get no orgasm.
Well,
what's going on with you, ma'am?
It could be.
You can hear us.
Oh, and my producer back here, y'all, the producer back here is killing it.
I don't know why y'all invited me back up. Oh, y'all thought it was a game because I came up with what he say with the Farrakhan clothes. You came with all these old big old clothes on it. Yeah, this a whole new show today.
She took it to a whole nother element.
I sure have. Don't play with me.
Oh my goodness. But so Kimmy, once again, Kimmy, you might need to leave the demon dingling alone. Just go.
Yeah, leave it alone, baby.
You're gonna
stay away from it.
For life.
Stay away from it.
Well, I do appreciate you so much, Cotton, for joining us yet again.
I appreciate. I just want to say this, my sister. Give me your hand. We got to have an Oprah moment.
We got to have an Oprah moment. This is our Oprah moment, y'all.
Oh, look, we look cute. Look at us on screen. Y'all, when I first came on the show, I formerly met Kim. That was our first time sitting down and having an entire conversation together. I'm a discerner of spirits, y'all. And I ain't gonna tell you how deep it is because ain't nobody gonna want to sit around me. But I'll tell you this. Kim has such a beautiful spirit about herself. And I knew that I needed management. But when I tell you I've been going years without management because I have so much distrust with people misusing my gift, you know, and taking advantage of my gift.
Yeah.
Within days of knowing Kim, but I knew she ain't had no experience. I knew she had experience in corporate stuff. I asked Kim to be my manager. And when I tell you that's the best decision I have ever made, I have been making moves with Kim. Well, really, I asked her to be my manager because I'm an adult with autism and I really need the caretaker, but I can't afford one. So
I'm that other brain.
I just told her she was my manager, but she actually my accountability partner.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it reel me in when I get out there too far. That's why I didn't tell her I was getting this tattoo on my forehead till after it was on my forehead, because she would have came with common sense. But to seriously, trusting her to manage my career is the best thing I could have done. I look forward to where we go in this journey. I'm pulling her out her shell too, y'all, because she ain't met nobody like me. I done made this girl laugh till she was coughing and had to make her some tea to heal her ass. So this is the thing. When you come across people like Kim, when you come across genuine spirits, like y'all, if y'all ever see her advertise her show, click on it. Click on her show, watch her show, support her show, because she is a beautiful spirit. And I snatched my wig off on this show because the first show I kept my wig on the whole time. I thought it was so beautiful that the name of her show was Bald Talk. And who ain't bald? Who ain't more bald headed than us?
That's true.
Girl.
Because Abby is bald as well. One of the other comedians.
Yeah, we put all three of them together, boy. We look like a bag of sucked on M&M, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
No, sucked on with the color sucked on.
With the color sucked
with just
on.
the brown.
Look, okay. See, you can't put us together.
You can't. No. And then I have to also tell y'all how when I was going through my deep depression, y'all, Kim would literally come kidnap me out of my apartment and make me come outside. Sometimes I didn't want to leave with her, but her spirit is so beautiful. I left the house anyway, and I never regretted leaving. That one time she tried to make us go see Whitney Houston in the blizzard, but other than that,
she was determined. I ain't going.
Yeah, I ain't go, baby. I ain't even putting my drawers on because I know I wasn't finna leave out the house. But she has really been my peace. She's my structure. She's my balance. And like I said, I look forward to everything that we do together. And trust me, y'all, I'll be back because I'm going to come on this show as often as she'll have me. She can't get rid of me. She got to put a restraining order against me. I might be somebody else when I come back. I'm going to be Lil Corey.
That's what it is.
Y'all heard it here first.
Lil Corey coming
y'all
to the
heard
show,
it.
y'all.
Lil Corey is coming back. Baby, and he got the swag. You hear me? But I took over your whole show. You know, I really did. But that's because
about you.
Well, you know how long I've been waiting to come back.
Yeah.
But I've been working on these movie sets, so our schedules just haven't been. So I was just so happy to finally come out and tell the rest of my story because that other show, it was so consumed with the book. And y'all, let me tell y'all something about this book.
This book.
I poured my heart and soul into this book.
Get the book, y'all.
I paid a lot for this oil that's on my life. This book is about all 6 husbands that I had. And if you want to follow the trail of where I did not love myself and took me all the way to the end, learning to love myself, you need to read this. The book is called Broken Soul Tie, T-Y. It's on Amazon. You can order it on Amazon. You can get a physical copy. You'll get it in 2 days, or you can get it on Kindle. But whatever you do, please read my book, read my story. I will admit it's some triggering stuff in there. If you've been a victim of any type of rape, domestic violence, or whatever, it's triggering. But guess what? When you pull that trigger, you kill those demons that's been sitting in your head all the time, telling you you are unworthy because you was touched before your time, telling you that you are not precious. Yes, you are. Everything God made was precious. What happened to you did not happen to you. It did not happen inside of you. And if I could come out of everything that I have done, y'all saw the whole show. Do I look like I've been through anything? No, that's because of God. And you ain't got to do nothing special to grasp that spirit. He's right there. You ain't got to go to nobody's church house. You can if you want to, but God is literally inside of you. All you have to do is submit and say, let your will be done in my life, and watch how God works in your life. You saying it right here, and I'm able to be myself. I don't have to change anything about myself, and I'm still drawing people to God because the blood still works.
Yes, it does. It never stops.
It never stops.
Not from whence I came.
Yeah, it'll never lose its power.
Honey, listen. So you also have an audio to your book as well.
I do have an audio version of the book. They would have to contact you for the link because it's not publicly available. It's a private link on YouTube that you can listen to the audio version of the book as well.
If you would like to, so you need to Cash App. What's your Cash App?
My Cash App is YoJustice77. Y'all can send me some money just because you enjoyed this show, really. YoJustice77. My Zelle is Yolanda Justice 77 at Gmail. I'm serious.
Yes.
I ain't got no job. This my job. This book right here, doing her is my job. Everything I do depends on the whim of people. Yes. So if you want to support the movement, then send a donation to the church. If you enjoy church today, then send something to the preacher.
That's how we do it.
Yeah.
That is how we do it. So without further ado, again, I have to say thank you. And that was so beautiful. And thank you so much, because it's not often that you hear that, from people. And you're like sister from day one.
Yes.
I mean, like, I'm like, man, it's just something about her. I don't know what it is. I said, but you know what? God got something. Whatever he planning coming.
Indeed.
I'm all for it.
We just got to be ready, sis.
To listen for the voice. Yes, listen for it. So 2023, I said it from all last year, and I will say it in 2023. This will definitely be a year of grace and greatness.
Yes, indeed.
So if you like to reach Ball Talk with Kim, smoothing out the truth with Hope, I am at balltalk2022@gmail.com. There is a phone number. You can reach me at 214-710-0533. Ball Talk with Kim on Facebook. Also Kimberly Hope on Facebook and Instagram at Ms. MZHOPE 0429. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with Ball Talk with Kim. And as they say in the music video and at the end of every movie, it's a wrap.
I'll see
you guys next time.